Hey, so we're on set at the California State Insurance Fund offices shooting a training video, but I want to talk to you today about lighting. Okay, lighting, or more specifically today, it's about color temperature. If you've spent much time in an office or a schoolhouse or any place that has lighting like this, if you've looked up, maybe you've seen that the fluorescent tubes have maybe two different colors. There's a bluer one and an oranger one. That's because those have two different color temperatures. If you look even at your light bulbs at your house, if you have any new ones, on the box on the side you might see something that says 2700 Kelvin or 3200 Kelvin. The Kelvin is the degree of measurement for color temperature. It's different than Fahrenheit or Celsius because it doesn't measure heat or cold. Instead it measures the thermodynamic range of the colors in the air. The normal color for the outdoors, like the sunlight, is about 5600 Kelvin, and that lands right about in the middle of the spectrum. It goes from about 1000 Kelvin to 10,000, 10,000 being the brightest, bluest, and 1000 being the darkest. And since we're shooting in an office today, we want to use some lights that kind of match the fluorescent luminosity of the lights that are already here, but the temperature of these guys don't quite match what we want as far as a natural look. So here's what we're using. This is the Kino Diva Light 400. The Kino has 4 fluorescent bulbs in there that match the same kind of luminosity as the bulbs in the ceiling, and they're all set to 5600 Kelvin. The cool thing about these is we can switch the bulbs out depending on what kind of look or feel we're going for, and that really is the key to the color temperature you shoot. If you're going for any kind of look or mood or feel, a darker one might have a different kind of mood or a feeling than something a little bit brighter. And for what we're shooting today, we want to have that nice, light, bright, natural looking coverage of the entire scene that will match the color of the bulbs up in the ceiling and the natural light spilling in through the windows. The downside is cost. One 4-bank Kino Diva light like this one costs $1,400. Or you can spend a little more and get 2 of these LED light panels. Since they're digital, they have a color temperature range on them, so you can adjust from 5600 down to 3200. And just like the Kinos, they're dimmable also. Rick, we all done?
Well, once you get in, we're done. Thanks in the computer thing.
So there are a couple reasons why we choose 5600K as our default color temperature for lighting in video. And one of them is it falls right there in the middle of the temperature range between 1000 and 10,000. So when we're in post-production and color correcting, we have some wiggle room to go either direction to make it warmer or colder depending on what we want to do. But the other one is, like I said earlier, it matches the color of daylight, and that color really brings out flesh tones better than really any other color temperature, which is why the flash of your camera, your still camera, has a bulb that flashes at 5600 Kelvin. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching. I'm Taylor McMahon, and that was your lighting tip for today. Make sure you watch all the rest of these videos because they're fun for me to make and hopefully fun for you to watch too. See you later.